all that as well. What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Big Cell FHO's HNIC, man. We are live tonight, man. Listen, man. Until you can give me 25 years of togetherness, one club, fuck it. I mean, 30 years, 40 years. If you can't give me 50 years in one club, then I'm almost safe to say you really, got a lot of MCing to do, man. Tonight we will be visiting. You guys see him on live on screen. Tonight we will be visiting and hanging out with Mystic Knights, man. Over 50 plus years in the game out in the Ohio area. I will be going out there in a couple of weeks. I'll be out there, man, and be hanging out with the Cats podcast live, man, and just showing you how they get down in Ohio. I mean, a lot of y'all probably didn't even know that they fucking ride bikes in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So we're going to chop it up with these guys, man, and we're going to have a ball with them and ask them some questions about the anniversary. Make sure that you're there. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
That's right. FHO. Shit. Let's roll. Huh? FHO. 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 Sell in your radio. FHO. 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 Sell on your radio. FHO. 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 Sell in your radio. FHO. Big Cell in your radio, best podcast show since the Misfits couldn't carry on, but I'ma carry on and get the party cracking. The homegirl 7 carats, no for text blasting. Yeah, she on the rock. If you want action, 800 plus, it's a known fashion. Keep her back up, man, cause the wheels cracking. Big Cell can keep it real, what a passion. All gas, no break, in and out of traffic. Respect the passions, whether they outlaws or outcasts. Big Cell's top 5 when you in traffic. Ride your ride, mind your business, stay in your own lane. Respect others in the sector game. Spread black love the old-fashioned way. You miss the west, the south, that's the past. FHO, FHO, FHO. Sell in your radio. FHO, FHO, FHO. Sell on your radio. FHO, FHO, FHO. Sell in your radio. FHO, FHO, FHO. Sell on your radio.
Again, appreciate y'all, man. I love you guys. Thank you for the calls. Thank you for the donations. Don't forget, man, support the channel, support the platform. I need you. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. And again, man, I love you guys. Don't forget the 5 things I'm gonna leave you with. Ride your own ride, stay in your own lane, mind your business, have enough love in yourself to have some love for me. We're gonna ride for love and let it ride, man. We gone, man. All right, man. What's going on, everybody, on this beautiful 4th of July Eves? Somebody ain't brought me I haven't had no ribs, no barbecue sauce, no potato salad. And I'm an angry fat black dude, man, for real right now. I'm saying somebody bring your boy a plate, man. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, over here my way, they don't cook at my house at all. They just that ain't what they do over here. So I'm gonna have to go find me a plate, man. First off, shout out to everybody, man, that gave my dad prayers, man. He is doing better now. We just got to get him to get past his pain and everything. He'll probably be back to normal real soon. So thank you guys for all the prayers and the shout outs. Tonight, we're talking about Mystic Knights, Cleveland, Ohio. 57th anniversary coming up, man. I got so many questions, guys, and I'm gonna kick it off. I'm gonna let you guys introduce yourself, and we'll go around the table. Start with my man with the plaid on, with the plaid shirt on, and then we'll go around to jam. But we got questions, man, because it's 57 years for one club, and you guys got one of the oldest members on the bike set too. I can't wait to meet him and talk to him again. I mean, I already know him. He's a legend. He's the one that kicked all of this genre stuff off. So introduce yourself, gentlemen, and let's go.
All right, I'm Kirk of the Mystic Knights.
Kirk, so Kirk, you got to get with Kirk. You got a title? What's your ride? What's happening?
Well, I've been around. I'm one of the oldest members now left in the club, except for my father. I've been in the club 38 years. I've been a business manager for 8 years, the president for 12 years.
Wow. 38 years in one club. Okay. What do you ride, Kurt?
18 CVO.
There it is there. Okay. What we got? Who got next?
Nephew, man. What's good, Sam?
I can't call it nephew. You been all right?
Oh man, I can't complain, man. I'm one of the younger ones in the club, but I've been in the club since I was 6.
Okay. And nephew, you still ride that 250 Gixxer?
No, no, man. I done graduated a few times, man. I'm at 19 Road Glide right now, though, man. I still keep it close though, in case somebody wants something.
Who we got next? The man that just joined us in the back. What we got? Who we got?
It's Spoon.
Spoon.
What up, Spoon? How you doing, Chief?
All right.
All right, tell everybody what you ride, man.
Well, I'm the VP. I ride 2014 Street Line.
There it is there, man. Who we got next?
I'm Dog, the National Sergeant of Arms. I ride a 2009 Electric Glide.
Okay. And my man Jam, what's going on, baby? Introduce yourself.
What's up, Sal? This is Jimmy Jam, National President. I got a 2012 CVO Road Glide.
And I can verify he ride his motorcycle because he was in Atlanta on his motorcycle, so I can't verify that, man. So first off, it's
Big
my
Sal, we all ride. So
I mean, come on, man. I mean, we hear that story all the time. We get into that later on, man. You know what I'm saying? We hear that story all the time. But first off, it's my pleasure, gentlemen, to have you guys on my show, man, and to talk about you guys' upcoming event. But more importantly, I want to talk about, man, and bring out some key features on what it takes to sustain a club for that long. And then for me, Jam, this is no bullshit, no BS, no racial bullshit. But how do you contain the brothers? You feel what I'm saying? Being a white cat, man, in a club, I'm just saying, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I know we hard headed, man. I'm just saying. So, you being a national president, and I don't see nothing but a bunch of brothers standing around you. So that's really amazing too. But my first question, I'll start with my man for 38 years. When you first joined the Mystic Knights, did you ever see yourself being here? Was that even a thought, or you just was joining at the time just to be joining and didn't know where it was going?
Because a lot of the younger clubs started when I joined the Mystic Knights. And I rode with them during the week. On the weekend, I rode out of town with the Mystic Knights. My father at that time was in the Mystic Knights. So they traveled. So I wanted to travel. So, and then I looked at the clubs. I said, now what club going to be around for 20 years? I'm paying dues. I spend my money wisely. So I want to make sure 20 years I can see where my money is. So I joined a club that I seen was doing something, and I can come in and help the club grow. So I was the youngest in, and I stayed the youngest for quite a few years before we started letting other members come in. So I came up with the club.
So you strategically, and this is important, everybody. I want you to hear this because you're telling me you strategically thought out the club and looked at what the future would bring. There's a lot of people. I'm gonna tell you guys this, and I don't want you guys to be surprised by this, but a lot of people join clubs without even having a future goal or a future plan. But you said that was one of the things for you. You wanted to make sure that if you invested into the club, that they would be there so that you would get a return on your investment per se.
Yep, I looked at all that.
Wow. At the time that you joined Mystic Knights, how old were they then?
I was 22.
How old was the club?
At that time, the club we started in 65, so I was 84. So the club had been around.
Yeah, they had been around. Yeah, they've been around. Okay.
And I had been around the clubs since 72, because that's when my father, Night Train is my father.
Okay. Oh, so yeah.
So I had been around since he'd been in the club.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, that's we would tell you guys, if you don't know who Night Train is, then we'll definitely. I'm going there to personally interview him, man, and sit down with him, man. And we have a legend. And this is the thing too, man. We got to start preserving our history because once it's gone, it's gone. And that's the problem with the bike set now. History is being rewrote based on somebody else's story that wasn't even there. So, I'm gonna try to get it to you. Nephew, for you, when you joined, you say you are the youngest member now, and what made you join the club, knowing that everybody was a lot older than you?
I have a choice. I mean, it was my destiny at the end of the day, man. My grandmother was in the club. God rest her soul, disco lady. In the club for a long time. I was riding at a younger age. I knew eventually I was gonna come in, but I ain't had no other choice. Never put another patch on.
Okay. So your grandmother kind of led you. Kind of was. Did you hang around when your grandmother was in the club? Did she bring you to the clubhouse and different events and stuff?
Yeah. She was still doing everything. She was rode out of town, rode anywhere you wanted to go.
Yeah, that's
Whole
cool.
9 yards.
I'm gonna ask this to Jam. Being the national president, Jam, for you, what is the most important thing for you? Like when you wake up in the morning and you think about the club, what is the most important thing for you? What do you try to accomplish, or what do you try to make sure is definitely on point?
The history, because like Kurt said, he was brought me. He was around. He was president when I came to the club
Okay.
22 years ago. So he introduced me to this, and just learning over them 22 years, we got to keep the history. And it's like you said, it's going away. People ain't keeping up with the history on all the older clubs.
Yeah. And a lot of it has to do too is like when I talk to a lot of the OGs, they say, man, these young cats just ain't listening. They just you feel what I'm saying? They're doing it the way they want to do it, and that's fine with them, and as long as they get a little bit of recognition, they fine with that. So hopefully we can get everybody to understand that the history is important. Anybody can answer this. Mystic Knights. Who is Mystic Knights?
Mystic Knights is we a rare breed. We was like a family. We always, when you go back to the history, the guy who started the club, and that was Kenny Sharp and Robert Pinson. And then we had our next president came in, Rabbit. He wanted us to be different from every other club around. So we went full dress only. Couldn't ride. You had to be full dress. Had to be a full dress bike. And only full dress bike back then was a Hummer. And then it went from there. It had to be sharp. So Knights always was different from most other bike clubs. So we stood out. And we kind of kept it that way. And over the years, one thing I do know, you didn't come in this club changing the club. They groom you into a Knight, and we kept how the club basically started and how the club kept going on a path. So that's the reason we don't have this club going different directions. We still try to stay focused how the guys put it together years ago.
Hey, and it don't matter where you at, we'll pull up on you.
Yeah.
Anywhere in the country, pulling up on you.
For some of the other guys, and probably my man in the back, I'm gonna have him answer this. For you, when you in a club, or you join a club of this magnitude, and you see the different, the generation gaps. For you, does that make you feel better, or does that let you know that you're not around a bunch of knuckleheads, or does it matter?
It's a good feeling. Like I say, I'm not around a lot of knuckleheads. These guys, like right now, I was in another club 16 years. This club I've been there it's around 3 years now. They growing me. I'm learning again, and it's every day is a challenge. And I'm around a lot of guys. They're not knuckleheads. I've been around around knuckleheads, but these guys they groom me into a better man in my old age.
Yeah. So you say you was in another club 16 years and then joined the Knights. You've been in there for 3 years. How hard was that transition? I mean, I know a lot of people, once they leave one club, it's kind of hard to join another club. How hard was that transition for you?
It wasn't hard, but I'm learning their system.
Yeah.
Okay. The club I was in, the system was real different.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just added my man Stroke. What's going on, Stroke?
What's up, Brad?
What's going on?
Obama was good.
Glad to have you on, man.
Yeah.
Glad to have you on. I heard you was at the house, man, chilling. So I wanted to make sure you got on. So, man, we've been talking about the Knights, man. My man just explained who the Knights are. We just explained everything. So tell everybody who you are and what you ride.
Well, my name is Stroke. I was riding the 2017 Ultra Limited. Had a little accident a few months ago, but doesn't hold me down. I'll be back on the bike in a few months, maybe next year.
Okay. You say you're the president?
Yes, I'm the president.
You look kind of young to be the president, player.
Hey, like on track, man. Back on track. Matter of fact, me and nephew, the youngest, was in the club. Well, we were. CJ the youngest now, but we've been in the club for I've been in the club going on 12, and he's been almost 18.
Okay. So being the president of a club with this much history, how does that feel?
Oh, I mean, I love it. I love it. I followed the club before I joined. I was in another club for 2 years, and it was like Hollywood when you see them pull up. They pull up to the scene. I mean, you can be having full-blown conversations with other people. You stop to see these guys pull up on these Harleys. All you hear is BB King and pipes. It was just like, man, it was like TV when you see them, So I knew a few of them before I joined, and I finally got in that TV show. I joined, and they ride, and I was riding, so I got in there, and it's been all go since then.
Wow. So for you, Jam, as far as the structure of the club, keeping that together and keeping it organized, even amongst the other chapters, do you guys ever face adversity on that, trying to keep that structure?
Sometimes, but as a whole, we sit down and we figure out the problem and work through it. Because I don't have all the answers, and that's where the old heads come in.
Yeah.
You are an old head.
To my man behind you, Jam, for you, when you think about the club, when you think about Mystic Nights, and with you guys traveling and seeing some of the other clubs, tell me one or two of the things that you love about your club that you guys probably do different or hold to a different standard.
Well, I joined the club because of my father and my brother. That's Night Train and Kurt right here.
Okay.
To be with them and to hang out with them, that what brought my interest to the club and started riding. I've been riding since I was 7 years old. And I just, like my brother set up here and said, he looked for, other clubs, looked at other clubs too, and to see where they were going. And I just sat there and was like, I'm gonna follow what my father and my brother went. And I went with them, and I've been loving it ever since. I've been in the club for 26 years.
Good Lord, man. Y'all throwing out some numbers, man. 26, 38, 18, 17. You can't even get cast to even be in a club for 7 minutes, let alone 7 months. Gee, man, please. You understand me? So y'all throwing out some numbers, man. So to continue on with that question, when you look back, did you ever think you would still be here now? Decade? It was three decades going on 4 decades.
Nah, I didn't think I would be here that long, but it's been good all the way through. I'm around a bunch of good fellas, family and everything, and that's the most thing about it. We more family than anything.
Yeah. Okay, we got a newcomer to the group, a beautiful young lady. Introduce yourself. Let's see who you are and what you ride.
Oh, my name is Angie B with the double E.
Okay.
And I ride a street glide. I've been in this club since 2000, right?
Yeah.
2000.
First off, well, listen, one thing we ain't gonna do is come over here and start lying. You talking about you been in the club since 2000? You ain't but 21, barely 22.
Oh,
so
no.
I'm just So the numbers ain't adding up already. You understand me, Miss Angie, with 2 B's, with 2 E's and a B. You understand me? The numbers ain't adding up already. You've been in the club for over 20 years.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
She's only 22.
She got it. Know what I'm saying? She was birthed straight from the doctor, slapped her and threw her on the bed. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, Miss Angie, for you being a female, and 22 years, I mean, what has it been for you?
It's been fun.
Yeah.
It's been fun. I enjoy this stuff.
You enjoy it. What about with the guys? Do you ever have to hold your own and have to flex on them a couple of times?
You gotta hold your own in this club, or they'll put you out.
And they'll put
And
you out.
riding with these
Hey,
guys here, you learn a lot.
hey, Sal,
Yeah.
I'll take Angie from here to California all day.
I mean, well, you got to they, you got to be
Right.
able to have them though. You got to be able to do it and get it done now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We ain't gonna play no games, so it
She
is.
right. She don't want these, like the light corners, gas station. No, I can call Angie and I'll take it. Call West Coast.
Wow,
And
that's a cool thing, Miss Angie. When you look back at the club, some of the some of the other females that have maybe come and gone. Are you like the mother of the like? Do you like kind of handle all of the females, or kind of say she can go, she can stay? Are you the boss? Are you the female boss?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
Trying to keep
okay,
up with these guys. Yeah,
yeah,
female boss,
that's
little
cool.
boss.
That's cool. So Mystic Knights is a co-ed club.
Yes.
It is a co-ed club. Okay. Um, Prayers for you, being as young as you are, and being able to, or having to guide and direct older cats, and then to keep the mission of the founders and to keep the mission. Is that a hard thing for you sometimes?
I mean, everything you do is hard. It's a little challenge, but I got the table on my side, and they let me do what I do, and I always go to the old heads and ask them and see what they did in the past, and I try to add a little youth to it, but they got a lot of confidence in me, so
Yeah.
it's hard. It's not hard. I mean, you get your little challenges, but overall, it's not hard.
So you and I'm gonna say this with and I don't mean to be disrespectful to nobody else. Y'all know me. I'll say what the fuck I want to say, but you guys have been there longer than some of the OMCs.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have. We
I'm just because I do my see one thing about me. You can't lie to Big Sale. I do my homework and my research. You know what I'm saying? Some of you brand new diamond holders need to go sit down somewhere. But anyway, it's another story, another show. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a break tonight. But
no,
you guys have been there. So how have you guys dealt with that transition going from being an elder club to now watching all of the politics of the bike set? I mean, that got to be crazy as well too.
we pretty much stay on. We got our own rules on what work. Everybody else, they kind of follow the trend, but we rare breed. Like I said, the back of our we rare breed. We have our own rules. We don't worry about what the next person's gonna do.
Okay. Anybody else want to add to that?
Yeah, one thing, we get along with everybody. Everybody get along with us because they give our respect because we have been around a long time. And like I said, we don't get involved with the politics. You know, and when they try to get us involved, we stay away from it.
Yeah. I mean, I just know that where we are today at on the bike set, man, and some of the stuff that we're going through and dealing with, it just amazes me sometimes. But I can imagine you guys, people running to you guys all the time, asking the questions or asking to start a club or trying to circumvent the system. So I can imagine you guys always telling them, "Hey, that ain't what we do. We just Mystic Knights, and we only, we handle our own business and we keep it pushing on that level right there."
We do. If they come to us, we'll sit down and talk with them. I have, the father have over the years. We don't do too much of that now, but back in the past, a lot of clubs, when they got started in the Cleveland area, they came to us. But one thing I always pushed on this club, always our members, when they come to this table, is not what the club can do for you, is what you can do for the club. So we don't need no patch carrier. We need somebody who will bring something to the club. So when you look at it that way, when you get a member, he coming to advance the club, not walk around with a patch for the club to make him a better man, make him, that's where a lot of these guys out here. You're wearing these patches to make him a bigger man. You come to this club, you come here to advance this club. And that's the reason you're still around. That's the reason you'll keep prospering, because guys we bring in come here to move the club, not for the club to move in. make them a bigger person in the street.
Yeah. I can imagine, and I'm kind of just trying to ask some of the questions that a lot of people probably would love to ask. When do you guys have like the retirement thing as well? Do you guys have retirement in your club?
We do, but we don't. Basically, Mystic Knights died. Mystic Knights. It's like we do retire. It's like we had one, but other than they just die. Just die. You
So I'm
die.
saying like so a person can't do their 10 and then
Oh no, we don't do 10. You gotta do 20.
Because all y'all got 72 years in the motherfucker already, so I can imagine.
That's the problem.
10 years ain't nothing. 10.
Right, that's the problem because a lot of people walk around, but retirement patches after doing 7 years, you didn't bust a grape yet. So with this, I got 12. I still got a long way to go.
All right, so for Mystic Knights, and I'm gonna ask Jam this for Mystic Knights, what is the one thing I get from just this meeting right here? I get brotherhood, I get sisterhood, and I get family. I get that just from this meeting. And I want to ask Jam, what is like the mission core? Is it to ride fellowship? Do you have to be a rider to join Mystic Knights? Like if a person come in and say, "Hey, I want to join Mystic Knights," so you say, "Hey, you do know you're gonna be riding your motorcycle." Is that one of the criteria? Or one of the most important things?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
You have to ride. We travel, and that's our reputation. That's how we've been bred and grown, and that's what we do. We travel.
Yeah.
And most people know that when they come to us. We don't go looking for people. They come to us.
Yeah.
When they come to us, they know ahead of time, okay, I know I got to do this, this, and this. If they don't, they learn real quick.
Okay. Anybody can answer this one. Let's talk about this. 57-year anniversary. Jam, you sent me some pictures. Was that the front of the clubhouse? Was that the street shut down like that when you?
Yeah, that was the street last. That was the street last year.
Wow, 57 years, gentlemen. It's going down. July 21st through the matter of fact. Hold on, let me move my big head ass out the way so everybody can see the damn poster. Boom, there it is right there. July 21st to the 24th. I'll be there Wednesday night and come to make sure. And also, I'm coming to kick ass in the bowling tournament too. I'm just letting y'all know. So, yeah, keep your little feelings to yourself. You understand me? I'm just saying, man. You know what I'm saying? I
don't know, man. We got a couple of heavy hitters over here now.
I just don't want no problems. I'm coming to visit. I'm having fun. I'm coming to talk shit and hang out with some real cool cats, man. But July 21st to the 21st to the 24th is going down the Big 3 weekend, 57th anniversary. Man, so I can imagine it's a party. Somebody else can tell me what it is, but I already know it's just a big old party, man. It's a big old celebration. What can people expect if they come to the 57th anniversary? Not if. Listen, you motherfuckers follow me. You better don't meet me there. Beat me there. You understand me? What can people expect at the 57th anniversary?
A lot of fun, a lot of party.
A lot of fun.
A lot of out of town faces.
A lot of out of town faces. A lot of bikes.
A lot of bites.
And a lot of food.
Did y'all say something?
That's what I'm talking. Now you talking my language, food. I'm a real fat nigga.
Plenty of food.
I'm a real fat nigga, so that's gonna be right up my alley, man, for sure. You guys, we got what we got. Hold on, matter of fact, I can change it. Let me see. We got bowling Thursday. That's on the 21st. At the Maple Heights Lanes. And then Friday we got the getting acquainted. That's at the clubhouse.
Yes.
Okay. That's from 12 p.m. until. And then Saturday we got adult games, 1 p.m. bike show, main event, the cabaret. That's at the clubhouse too.
Yep.
2,500 for the most club. Is that most club in attendance?
Largest in attendance.
Wait. I'm reading this thing. You said 200 or more members. What club got 200 members?
Oh, you'll be surprised.
Man, hell no.
Here's the thing.
Man,
Hell,
200 members.
Ain't been up the Midwest, man. We do it.
I'm damn sure coming to see too.
Hey, you overdue. You should have been here, man.
You can't even get 200 members if you take 10 of them and give them 20 moments. 10 times 20 right there, joint. And then you got Sunday, you guys got the street festival, kids games, everything. And so this is a hell of an event, man, a hell of a time. Mystic Nights, Cleveland, Ohio. I'm gonna just start with one person at a time, and we can go around the room. For you, what's the most important thing about being on the bike set? So if a person is listening to this podcast for the first time and they're just now meeting Mystic Nights, OG, I'm gonna start with you. What would you tell them, and what would you leave them with? What would be your word of advice or your MC advice?
MC advice. One, need to get back to riding. Like you say, we ride. I did all 49 states in one run. Getting people back riding again, getting people back going back out having fun again, not just always chaos. We should never hear nothing about chaos at a MC party.
Good shit right there. Next up, who got next?
Lawyer, do your homework. Know what you're getting into before you get into it. I believe everybody entitled to one mistake. After you make that one mistake, you should really do your homework after that. And just know what you're getting into and be loyal to it.
That part right there. My man in the back.
Just ride, man. That's all. That's the love. Just ride.
Just ride. Up next.
Yeah, make sure your heart is into this, and make sure you be loyal to whatever decision you make. And like they said, just ride. You know, have fun at this. This ain't no job or none of that. This is a hobby. Make it fun.
Miss Lady.
Just ride and be loyal, like everybody else said. And
I got one for you. Let me ask you this: being a female on the set, I didn't seen the set turn out a lot of females. I mean, we're gonna keep it 100. It turned out a lot of females. A lot of females come on the set and they get mystified by all these beautiful black men and these motorcycles and the noise and the whole 9 yards. What do you tell? What advice do you give a young lady coming to the bike set for the first time? Especially coming y'all way, 50. You said it's going to be a whole bunch of bikes and all that. So, first time coming out, hanging out with Mystic Nights, what would you tell her? What advice would you give her?
You know, you got to hold your own ground, women, because you know we get a lot of guys out here intimidated by us women sometimes. So you got to hold your own ground and you know just ride. I mean, you know, just.
Have you ever had a situation where you saw somebody and say, "Hey, let me slow you down for a second. Let me come on over here. Let me talk to you. Let me slow you down."
No.
What?
No. That slow me down.
No. He said, have you ever told?
Oh!
I was gonna say, listen, I know for a fact. Yeah, look at the mama.
Yes. I just feel like a woman should respect herself. Yeah. You know, don't come in here in any club and just be tossed around all over the place and stuff like that. It's just, you know, you just got to have respect for yourself, and then you'll get respect.
That part right there. Jan, what you got?
The same as everybody. Ride. This is a family thing.
Yeah.
It ain't a job. This is for fun and to ride.
Okay.
And
Prayers.
we don't need all the rest of that baggage. Leave that all at home.
And we also a business.
Okay. So. Yeah. Well, I mean, you got 57 years in the game. I mean, I can already that's kind of like obvious. I was just gonna wait to show them the clubhouse and all. I've been there several times, but when I come and set up the podcast live, I'm gonna do show them the clubhouse, and man, you guys just got a beautiful setup, man. So, Prayers, what you got for them, man?
Basically, if you're coming on there, be humble, pay your respect, ask questions, of course, ride your bike, and it's all in love. You know, like we show love to everybody, just like when we go out of town, same thing. It's a hobby. But at the end of the day, it's fellowship, brotherhood. That's just it.
All right, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mystic Nights is going down You see it on the screen. It is going down the big 3 day weekend, 57th anniversary, the 21st to 24th. FHO, I'll be in the building. Big sale. Come on out, hang out with me, hang out with the night.
Zell.
Yes.
We have one more member walk in before you cut us off.
State your name. Say no. It's all you already on camera, homie. So all you want, if you got warrants, you busted, player. You know what I'm saying? It's too late.
Big sale.
It's too late. What you got? So what's his name? What's his name?
I remember meeting you in Memphis.
Okay.
It's the baby.
It's the baby.
He ain't the baby no more. You see how old this boy is?
July 21st to the 24th, man. Cleveland, Ohio. It's going down. I can't wait to get there. It's actually in a week or so for me. And again, man, 57 years. From the pictures that I saw, it is definitely going to be a movie. I'm coming to have fun and hang out, man, and just really document. And I think it's going to be important for me to show the world just how we mix and mingle between the different the age groups and the age gaps. You feel what I'm saying? To have, members, actually to have generations of families. You guys got generation from the grandfather to the, father to the son. And that's right there within itself is just amazing. So I just can't wait to get all that out there, document and show the people, man. Mystic Nights. Is there anything anybody want to leave anybody before we get up out of here? Anything you guys want to say? Anything?
Just be here.
Can they buy tickets online, or they got to buy them there, or how much is it?
Just get them here. $15 for the whole weekend.
Wait. They said $15. You can't even get a fucking. I just went to McDonald's to get a damn fish fillet sandwich. That motherfucker was $13.80. So you giving away a whole weekend for the 15?
Yeah, you save 80 cents.
Good Lord have mercy. I guess that's why they mad. That's why they mad at me in my jamboree. In my jamboree, $200. They be like $200. Yeah, $200, man. But $15, man. Get your tickets when you get there. I think I interrupted somebody, and I apologize for that. What was somebody saying?
Just be here.
Just be here, man. Mystic Nights, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let me give y'all a round of applause in the building, man. For the fam, bam. All right, y'all. Don't forget, man. Cleveland, Ohio is going down. It's your boy Big LFHOHNSC. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you show me some love. Follow me on all of my social media platforms. And again, you got time to get ready to hit up any Mystic Night. How many chapters you guys got? I know y'all got Ohio. You got Atlanta. What else you got? Maryland.
Kentucky.
Illinois. Kentucky, Illinois, Maryland, Atlanta, and Ohio. So hit up any chapter, because I'm pretty sure they'll all be here, man, and come on down and hang out and ride, man, and have a good time, man. So that's what it is, y'all.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't share it?
I'm enjoying my motherfucking life. That's all I'm saying. I advise you to do the same. Do shit that make you happy.
God damn. It's Big Sell. What that mouth do besides tell the truth on FHO Podcast Radio.
All right, man, that's what it is for me. Enjoy your 4th of July, man. Enjoy your Sunday, man. I hope you had a good Sunday. Enjoy your 4th of July tomorrow. Somebody better bring me a plate of ribs, man. Fat nigga got to eat too, man. Love y'all. Ain't nothing y'all can do about it. Mystic Night, Yo Kane, let's take him up out of here, man. Let's go, y'all.
Banger alert. This has its B.I.D. With my boy Trump.
So you and them talk. So you done?
I didn't be flying on my way to the IE. Just got a call from my nigga Kane Hype C. BID, finna do it BIG. Smoking on that VIP. With a PYT. What's that? PYB? Cause I know she ain't my bitch, but she still trying to get an application for the side bitch. Someone come get her. She dancing like a stripper. Ain't no free willy, but a nigga might flip birdie. Yeah. I'm more like Giannis playing for the Bucks. I'm macking off the jump while you paying just to fuck. I make her pop it for a P. While you suckers pay a fee. Old sweet ass nigga, I remain sugar free. So baby, gon' bust it for a real one. You looking like a snack, I'm trying to eat some. You know I got that back, let me beat some. I ain't stingy, but let me get some. Trey no can't will in this
Better yet, 100%.
Let me talk to Hey, Miss Lady, let me tell you about your features, like the way you lift your legs, shaking like a ballerina on God. Screaming at you real loud while you grab on your waist, shake your ass in the thumbs up and lick, and then I feel the mission. You make that body while the niggas watching from a distance, had to make my way to you. Let me get the vision. You back it up, crazy, trying to work that shit. Give in. I'm intimidated by the booty on you, but I'm also gracious. The way you make your way, I'm talking so patient. Drop that ass like a glue, I lean back like the mate to see what that bag do. Right on my chain, cause you know I got the juice. Right foot, left foot, while you looking back, you.
It's Baby Slip from Rare Breed Mother Chapter. Out here chilling with Big Cell from FHO. We finna get it in for y'all. You dig?
Yo, man, it's your boy Big Sarge from Florida Chapter Soul Brothers, man. Y'all know how I do. I'm always listening to my man Big Cell from FHO Podcast Radio. Keep it motorcycle.
What up, y'all? This Big Punch from the motherfucking Candy Shop. We chilling over here with Big Cell, man, the FHO, NICKEMMY, man. You know what I mean? All in alphabets, man. About to get all that shit going. Holla.
Big Cell. You still keeping it 100. Well, keep hitting those asses with the truth on FHO Podcast Radio.